I was very fortunate to be able to coach Bob Hutchings for 5 years. I did his first 2 years in 8th and ninth grade and then was promoted to head coach at the age of 23. And Bob Hutchings went with me and was a key to all our success that we had. I don't know a better player that you could have coached. He and Alan Shaw and Bill Hughes and Cliff Johnson and Bobby Gant, they were just awesome. His junior year, we were 17-4 and won the South Jersey Championship, and then the last year we were 26-1 under his playing. But you never found anybody more dedicated to the game or who wanted to win and would do whatever it took to win and do a good job. I don't know anybody that loved basketball more than Bob Hutchings. If you follow his career, it's just amazing. What he did in Millville and what he did in Cumberland County, what he did in Stockton, what he did in New Jersey, and then what he did in Wheeling, West Virginia, and then traveled the world. Bob Hutchings traveled the world at coaching clinics everywhere. Literally, there are thousands and thousands of people who know and love Bob Hutchings. I will tell you, I know Bob Hutchings and I love Bob Hutchings and was so blessed to have him part of my life. I want to thank Tony Tragone, the superintendent of schools in Millville, and the athletic director, Dave Lagamba, and all who put this event together for Bob Hutchings. There isn't a better cause that we could have than be able to raise the needed money for all the care he had to go through. So thank you, Millville Public Schools, for a great job.
Yeah, I would like to thank the administration at Millville High School and Tony Trongone, the superintendent, and everybody involved for doing this very worthwhile event for my friend Bob Hutchings. I met him when we were in 5th grade. We played on the same 5th grade team and later became a teammate of his on the 68-69 high school team. He was the leader. He was never a vocal leader. He was always led by example. Was very fundamentally sound, was a great high school player, was really a three-sport athlete. Few people know that. He played football for 2 years, and he was all conference in football in all South Jersey. And he was a very good baseball player also. But he was a lifelong friend, and I'm going to miss him. And once again, I would just like to thank everyone involved. This is a very worthwhile project, and it couldn't go to a more deserving individual or his family.
Yeah, I want to reiterate what Bob Porch just said about the school system and everybody getting this together for Hutch's family and Hutchin. Same thing with Rob. I kind of knew Hutch, I guess, first in junior high school. Played a lot of sports with him. I told somebody the other day after on Facebook that I don't ever remember a time in 60 years or more that Bob Hutch didn't make you smile when you were around him. When we were young, when we were old, when we did things, traveled, did some things together, he always brought a smile to your face, and I will always remember him for that. One of my fonder memories is I did home instruction with the school system in the basement of the Millville Library, and Hutch was a home instructor. And Hutch and I would often get some of the rougher kids because we knew some of their families and stuff from sports and coaching. And Hutch, the old Abbott and Costello routine of who's on first, that's just a riot. Bob Hutchings taught every kid he had on home instruction the who's on first routine. It didn't matter if they were in 3rd grade, 5th grade, 7th grade, senior high. He would teach them who's on first. And we'd be in the basement of the library working quietly with our students, and all of a sudden you'd hear Hutch yell out, "Who's on first?" And then his student would have to play the routine out with Hutch and do the whole Abbott and Costello who's on first thing. And we'd just all sit there and roar. And that kind of epitomizes for me what Hutch was like. Just a great guy to be a friend with, and he will be missed.